Y'all don't know where my past really was. But I changed my future. I've changed my future. Because I was supposed to be like some of the other older heads in my hood. All hollering at each other's exes. Everybody's hollering at each other's exes. My hood is kids, cousins, is brothers, is cousins, and sisters, and cousins. And I was supposed to be one of them with the bottle, the Henny, right? 401k going, waiting on the Social Security. Right? Everybody was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's still with this girl named Tasha, right? Rook. You know, I'm changing the names. Can't use real names. Rook. He with Tasha. Like, Tasha, the bro that came from Chicago, what, 10 years ago? She's still around? Like, yeah, you know, she was a seagull, right? Because that's what we use. We use the word seagull. And I was like, well, I knew she was a stripper, but I didn't. Yeah. Rook with her. So, for one, I always did say to myself, I be seeing it with, you know, two different dudes, but the same dude. So I said, how was that possible? Because in my hood, the shootouts was over women. Okay? What did he say? And brothers did 10 years. What did he say? He did 10 years, right? Me and my cousin last night, we reminisce. But it was like, I changed my future, right? Because that's what it was supposed to be. Anything. I've been in ciphers, right? Pity pat, right? Pity pat, right? Pit knuckle. Brothers is playing cards too for 2 days straight, right? Liquor. I was rooting for the Jets. I'll never, ever root for the Jets. Just terrible. Rooting every Sunday, right? Because I did it. You can't tell me that wasn't supposed to be my future because I did it. I'm 50. I did it. We still do it. We still following the same tricks. Everybody making fun like, how long you on vacation for? Because everybody says I'm on vacation when I'm in New York. And they say I'm living when I'm in DR. That's why I say some of the YouTubers out there are irrelevant. Look at that guy. Hey, irrelevant. Because I come from a hood of dudes that know me. Not guys that I went by and say, hey, I went to school with him. He was a good guy. Ran into some trouble back in the days. You know what I mean? I wasn't the one out there. But I was the one, you know what I mean? Like, my wife gonna send you the money. You go up north, take it to me. Well, you don't go up like that. But anyway. So I really be in my neighborhood. Some of the people know me, not everybody. But I've been living in my hood my entire life. So I changed my future. Does anybody get that? How emotional someone could be over that? Do you know what some of these women look like that these dudes are dealing with? In your hood, you go around, look at your man's exes. Look at your man. Because how many hoods where you got an ex where you be like, nah, she ain't with so-and-so. They never, we moved down south, then we moved back. Or we in North Carolina, or Atlanta, or Florida, right? People from my hood, there got to be at least 17 of us that moved to Florida. Took the girl, Florida. With not attractive women. I know 30 dudes, Facebook look and be like, ugh, how could you? But hey, you like what you like. You don't judge human beings by the way they look, right? It's not fair. I'm fat. You know what it is? Fat and shy and broke don't equal, right? That's how it was in high school. Fat, broke. But I changed my future. I was supposed to be at the card game all night. I know what these dudes are doing. I don't do it anymore because I have certain obligations, responsibilities. But I know what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Does anybody have any NyQuil? But do you understand? I changed my future. The passport. The passport. Because even my worst one, my worst girl, looking, it's still like a respectable 5. There's no, when I'm barking like, yo, you know, you ain't, they don't understand. But I'm barking anyway. They understand the mannerisms, right? I'm like a referee to them. Like, you got, you know what I mean? Get thrown out the game. But I changed my future. I was supposed to be out there, still in retail, still maybe, you know, producing a couple of beats for the local acts. Boo, bah, boo, bah, boo, bah, boo. I don't care what hood it is. I could go in Inglewood, New Jersey, Germantown. I know the characters. You know, you can pull up to a cipher of dudes and pick out the dudes. You can be like, oh, that's the smooth dude with the bad chick. He got 3 baby mamas. That's bad. That's the other dude. That's the dude that been locked up, came home in 2015, went in 89. You can pick him out. That's the bank robber dude. That's the computer dude. When your computer's broke, that's the computer dude. And we all have the same characters. We all have the same characters. Hit like, subscribe, and share. And along with those same characters come the same sad stories, right? Are you listening to me? Disappointment. Oh, you know, CDL, that's a CDLs, right? CDLs be all through the hood. Everybody got CDL. Going after the big girl with the RNs, right? What's the under RN? The JN, the BN, I forgot what it's called, but most of the shorties don't get the full RN. RN get like 100 G's a year. You get yourself an RN, you can really write your ticket. You can go to Cabo with her big ass. You can go to Vegas. You don't stay in the big joints. The $5,000 rooms, you don't stay there. Because, you know, as soon as they get the income tax check, they having kids just to get larger income tax checks. I used to mess with a real bad one. But it wasn't nothing legit, nothing substantial. She didn't care about me. But you play those games, and all through the hood, Amityville, Bayshore, Brentwood, especially just Amityville, Freeport, Hempstead, Nassau, Bellport, Coram, all the hoods is all the same. We go to the same places. When the money get low, we blow the money, file for Section 8, get the SSI, start selling weed. That's what we do. I changed my future. Dudes I know that still play money for Madden. That was my future. I changed that. Because I walked around with regret that I never made it. And I tried. I kept pushing. I tried different lanes and different avenues. I tried. But on top of everything else, it'd be like from 26 to 36, 36 to 46. You're walking around the family events like, hey, buddy, what's going on? There's no seed. There's no sun. And there's no earth. There's no child. What's going on? Everybody figure it out, right? Everybody figure it out. You can figure it out. You look around and be like, he's 7,000 pounds. That's why, you know, ain't none of that. He's 7,000 pounds. Works in a supermarket. That's why. That's the best he can do. At least he's working. He's not in trouble. He's not in jail. At least he's working. So you kind of like, my mother kind of like, she was kind of like endorsing it. Like, yo, whatever you need, I got you. You want to call? I got you. She make a considerable amount of money. I got you. Because at least you're working. You're working 2 jobs. Barely making like 40 G's a year with both jobs. Messing with the big white girl from the bakery. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. She got a Just because you lose weight doesn't mean things are going to get better. You're not going to get a baddie because you lost weight. How many of y'all even been with a bad chick that you can control? You can't control. When you leave her house, you bought her $2,000 worth of clothes. How do you know she's on the phone with the next dude? How do you know you can contain that? I've been with women that I was just like, off the top, I'm like, we don't fit. I got her out, spent all this money eating, some restaurant Manhattan. I don't even know. I don't remember the names. But it was just a complete waste of time. And others was like, I was so upset because I was like, yo, she's bad, but she's cool. And I would have been just like the rest of the dudes in my hood. Talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda. If. When. Almost. Almost is probably one of the worst words ever in the fucking earth. Almost. That was my future. That was the person I was supposed to be. Holding cards for 2 days straight. Drunk. Intoxicated. Eluding the police driving home. That was my future. Looking at some dude that I know across town's wife for 20 years. They finally broke it up. I get with her. Because that's what everybody in my hood does. Hook me up with a job. 50-year-olds shouldn't be saying that. Hook me up with a job. That was my future. The passport changed my future. Listen to me. It changed my future. Pizza and video games. Still, to this day, right now, there were guys I know that I went to school with. Card game. Hollering. Facebook. Hollering at something they was hollering back in 86. Just the same rotation. I know, I could go in any hood and be like, I point the guys out. I know what's going on. Where's the local bar at? I know that's what's going on there. The dude going to the car, I know what he going to the car for. The couple that keep going into the bathroom, I know what they doing. The girl that leaving in and out of the bar 60 times, I know what that is. I could go to the barbecue and say, hey, that's the dude that'll get you up out of here. I see all the characters. Everything is the same. So when I'm in Rumbas, I see the same thing. My X-ray vision is perfected to the zenith. I can see everything that's going on. I can see what the chicas. I can see what they do before they do it. I just let them do it. Because there's no effect. You stole my phone, so what? It was $200 and something. Sprint was like, okay, let's get through that. Let's get past that. I sit in Santiago. I sit around all day. I'm bored. Chick working. Say to myself, regardless of how bored you are, because I'm dealing with some kind of depression. I know I am. And I'm like, anything's better than where you were at and where you were going. Wasn't going straight and wasn't going in a circle and wasn't going backwards. So I don't know how I could consider myself still moving, but I wasn't going anywhere. I was in motion to nowhere. Does that make sense? I got a passport. You get a passport. I changed my future. My future was with nothing. Hollering at married women on Facebook. And saying, all of us do it. She look real good? No, I can't talk to her. She look real good? No, I can't talk to her. She look real good? No, I can't talk to her. Why would you? Oh, you know how she is. You know how they're always these poor, attractive women. They got bad reputations. Nah, you know how she's gonna be. How was she gonna be? You don't know her. It's scary. It was scary. I used to be taking them out and be scared to death. One, they'd be like, how did Shamu get with that gorgeous, beautiful woman? I used to take them out. My homegirl's friends, when she was a model, like, yo, let me take her out. I'm like, yo, let's go to dinner. They'd be like, okay. I'm in Jersey. I'm like, where am I? We're in West New York. Where am I? Dinner over. Got a little something. Like, yo, it's cool. you know it's not gonna go nowhere. It wasn't gonna go nowhere. I knew it, but gotta be in it to win it. I don't know a lot of fat dudes that wear a lot of dime pieces, a lot of attractive women. That's why we go to Sosua. That's why we go. That's why it's like you don't go to La Romana, because if you don't know Spanish, even if you do know Spanish, they want Dominicans. I'm sorry to say, guys, they want Dominicans. They want the guy they know. That's why they work with us and they live with them. Then those dudes take the money from her and they go give it to the other woman. Basic mathematics, man. The ongoings is the ongoings. We're bound to lose. We're going to lose. That's the fun part of the trip. That's the best part of the trip. Money's gone, heartbroken. If you can maintain. What's the difference between having your heart broken in the States and having your heart broken in Sosua? Having your heart broken in Sosua is at least you played the game. Having your heart broken in the States, you watched it from outside. You watched the game from outside. You were a tailgater. And then the sad world at MetLife, you got dudes that don't even go into, they don't want to even pay the money for the parking. They park outside the arena, which is crazy to me. That was my life. I was the guy parked outside of MetLife. The Circle. Man,